What up? Okay, so it's your girl Imole with the Sweet Love Sanctuary. Turn it on a little bit. I am here to do the Venus in Scorpio reading, the love reading for Valentine's Day, but this energy is going to be good, I would say, for the next month or so. It just depends on how it comes out in the reading. I'm going to tell you about Venus in Scorpio first, and then we're going to go into some astrology. So, Venus in Scorpio, we're talking about, we already know that that Scorpio, they're known for their sexual power and how they use sex as a tool. But someone that has a Venus in Scorpio is really going to look for love on various realms. They like stuff with the element of risqueness. They like stuff with the element of even surprise. I think they like to shock you, and they like that element of like, I didn't even know that you was like that. And then the next thing you know, you got your mouth open and there's a dick in your mouth. Venus and Scorpio. But they are very erotic, and they crave a deep level of devotion and intimacy. And that is going to be the energy that somebody that has Venus and Scorpio will need in their mate. You know what I'm saying? So they may not necessarily be like that off bat, but what they look for is going to be someone that's going to tap into that energy with them. So that's Scorpio Venus and Scorpio. Now, let's talk about the astrology. So right now, Venus is in Aquarius. And we also have Mercury, we have Jupiter, we have Saturn, and we have the sun and the moon in Aquarius right now. And so that means that this is going to be affecting Scorpio in their 10th house. And the 10th house is going to be a lot about your career, about long-term goals, even long-term relationships. It's going to be, the 10th house is like a masculine house. So we could be talking about relationship with your father, relationship with your man, and then also your status, where you at, your image, how you come off, and just like your reputation and how people see you. And so that energy is going to be like the focus of your Venus sign right now. So I know I already have cards down here, and I didn't pick these cards. It's just as I was shuffling and I was kind of getting it reset for the energy, it just flew out and they wouldn't let me put it back in. And so, interesting enough, Scorpio is being dealt with in the 10th house, and masculinity is a big area for the 10th house. And the first card that came out was the masculine. And, I'm going to take a step back too. So the song that I think personifies the energy for Venus and Scorpio is this song that's playing in the background, this song, But What a Man. And really the fact that the man that's in your life, or if you're a guy, the opposite, or if you, whatever floats your boat, is one that is good, is one that is in the positive. So, that's why I played this song, because that was the energy that tapped me on my shoulder before I even pulled any cards and all that stuff. So we got the masculine, but then we have peace, right? And so what I think it's saying for Venus and Scorpio is that is where you need to strive to be in a place of harmony, being in a place of calmness, being in a place of serenity, especially when it comes to you and your man. You know what I'm saying? And on the other end, there's growth and there's abundance. And so when you put that together, that is what people ask for when it comes to relationships. You want a good man. You want to be love, peace, and happiness. You want to have abundance and great financial success. And you want that to keep growing. And you want to be a master of your own time. And Venus and Scorpio, that is for you. That is gonna be what's growing and blooming over the next 60 days, over the next 2 months. So, well, 2.5 months, because we're at the new moon right now. Full moon will be in 2 weeks, and so that's 1, about 2 months. The next 2 months, you will see that if you are at peace and provide a place of peace, you can have love, happiness, and all that other shit. So let's go into some tarot for Venus and Scorpio. Oh, okay. God of Pentacles, Goddess of Swords. So, for you personally, Venus and Scorpio, it is about you rolling in the dough. It's about you really being financially successful and not only surviving but thriving. But it's also about you being logical, about you being rational, and tapping into this Aquarius energy, because it's Goddess of Swords, that's Aquarius energy, and having a vision for yourself, staying focused on that vision, and really having fun and being a little bit more rebellious with like kind of how you used to be, where you kind of were like good girl, good boy kind of thing. And now what is a good girl, what is a good boy is just whatever makes you happy and whatever you find peace in, and not like, you know, what you're supposed to do because of, you know, Western society, your parents, whatever. But let's see what else. Okay. It's hard to shuffle with 2 decks, but I have to. Three of Cups. So you have reason to celebrate, but who are you celebrating with? Not yourself. Celebrating with people. Celebrating with your girls. Going out and maybe not even necessarily going out, but just collaborating and connecting with others and just celebrating life and success and enjoying, you know, the fruits of your labor. Now, what is crowning you is the Seven of Swords. So there is a level of finesse and a level of snake charming that you need to connect to. So this card right here, the Seven of Swords, that's the energy of Pambijita, the female path of Eshu. And what that is saying to me, I'm gonna put that up there. What that is saying to me is, if you want the happily ever after, there's something about the path that you're on, or that you were on, that you can no longer be on anymore. You must evolve and change. You must grow into being a little bit more Scorpio-like about getting what you want, and about, you know, who you are, and having a level of mystery and all these things, and not just always blurting everything out to try to get what you want. You know, it's more like use what you got to get what you want. Hotheisms verse 1, chapter 1. But I mean, that is for you to get the happily ever after. So what I do see here too is I see some Oya energy here, as far as connecting with Oya. If you're not familiar with Oya, she is the Orisha of the winds and the storm, but she also runs the marketplace. And so tapping into that energy to continue to grow in your business. But what has recently passed is that the universe is giving you an opportunity to be financially successful. And if you were smart about it, and if you moved on it, then that grew. And probably why you're already, like, the core of the situation is you standing on, you know, not just a fertile ground, but flowers and fruit too. But that's not everything, and that's not all of what's going to make you happy. And so through continuing to be logical and rational about how you move, but also let's not forget, the goal is to find peace and happiness, that you gotta kind of go within and operate from what we call Ire in Yoruba, from a place of light, and come out of the darkness because it's maybe your comfortable place, and really shine, and really just create a space that is like a nirvana. And nirvana is kind of like, this like ultimate happy place, not just for you, but for your partner too. And even right here, I see two partners, but one is your partner in life and one is your partner in business. You can't make this shit up. And it's all going to stay together and hold together, as well as you stay and hold yourself together. But I mean, there's a part of Scorpio that likes to see how people can hold shit together and figure things out when they stir up the pot and have these little chaotic moments. And that's some shit that you got to let go in order to truly have happiness. But what I do see coming forward is romance. Is being wooed and being wined and dined and all those things. And someone offering you their love. And you just need to be in a place, like I said, of peace, so that you can even notice it, receive it, and truly enjoy it to the fullest. I also see a whole bunch of fertile energy, so, wrap it up. Bottom of the deck, Judgment card. Judgment card always signals your ancestors. That is your ancestors basically saying it's your time to elevate and rise so that we can elevate and rise. And so right now, Venus and Scorpio, it's time to come out of your darkness that you, like that room that you work so well, and it's kind of like time to turn on the lights. Like I hear that Future, turn on the lights. You know what I'm talking about? Future, turn on the lights. Because there are opportunities, there are people, there are places that want you, but they can't see you. Like they are literally looking for you. See? Turn that up. That's the jam. They looking for you, Venus and Scorpio. And I mean, if you don't come out of this fake ass comfort zone, you're gonna miss even more growth, even more elevation, even more love, happiness, and all that other shit. So yeah. Get used to the cheddar. Anyways, but yeah, I think that that's pretty much it for Venus and Scorpio. So prescription wise, connect with your ancestors, connect with Oya, and do whatever it is that you need to do to find inner peace. So I would also maybe suggest, because we have these two ladies here in white, and we got this peacock here in white. Maybe you need a white bath or an Obatala bath to just keep you cool and to keep you calm. I mean, he is divine peace as an Orisha. And so maybe you could tap into that energy some to make sure that when your masculine comes to your pussy, that pussy is peaceful. I don't know what I want to call this video. If I want to call it Make the Pussy Peaceful, if I want to call it, love, happiness, and all that other shit. But all in all, it's up to you. You set the tone, you set the bar, and it's only gonna go up from there. So I would say set the bar really, really high, because clearly you've got big mountains to climb, and we're only in mid-February, and it's going to be a pretty long year. So enjoy the next 2 months, because things are really going to grow and keep evolving really quickly. And then you're going to kind of just be smooth sailing at a plateau, I think, from there. But that plateau, wherever that level at, like I said, is all going to be based on you. So, all right, if you want to book a personal reading with me so we can go deeper into some of this stuff, go to sweetlovesanctuary.com. If you want to order the white bath, the Obatala bath for Scorpios, I'll formulate that and I can send that to you. If you want to know more about your birth chart and all that stuff, you can go to my website and find the birth chart calculator. But other than that, follow me at Sweet Love Sanctuary on Instagram, and I will holla back at you later. Peace.